Hello Griffins! If you're using Apex, one of the important steps when a student finishes the course is to finalize their grade. This is going to open up their enrollment slot, and if you're teaching summer school and the student needs to enroll in another course, this is really important because when they enroll in that new course, they're going to get a new enrollment slot, and if you haven't finalized their grade, then they're still holding an enrollment slot in your class, so they'll actually be taking up 2 spots. So it's really important that we finalize these grades. To finalize a grade, you need to go to your gradebook. You're going to load up the gradebook that you need, and the first page it goes to is called the summary page. That's the page we want. So you're going to go to your gradebook, you're going to scroll all the way over to the very end until we get to these columns that are right at the end, and the 2 columns that we want are quality of work and overall percent. The quality of work is going to show the student's score based on everything you've given them a score for. If you left a box blank, say like a TST, a journal, or a practice, then it's not going to factor into their grade. We want it to factor in their grade. We want them to have all their points. So the first thing we need to do is double check that we haven't missed any of those teacher scored tests. So we're going to compare the quality of work grade to the overall percent grade. The overall percent includes, or is a percentage that includes all assignments from the beginning to the end, no matter whether you've entered them or not. So if you accidentally left a box blank, it's going to show up as a 0. Now that 0 is going to bring their percent down. So when we compare the quality of work to the overall percent, if the quality of work grade is higher than the overall percent grade, like this, okay, then that means that this student right now has some blank boxes or some assignments that don't have grades yet. Okay, this is what they have based on the things that they have done. This is their current score. And then the overall is saying, hey, overall, they only have a 51% because there's a bunch of stuff that's not done. This student, on the other hand, has an 87% for quality of work and an 87% for overall percent. So that means that the grades, the points that are adding up here, are the same points that are adding up here because they're both coming out to the exact same percent. So this is the first thing you need to check. You need to make sure your quality of work is equal to your overall percent. If they are off and you think maybe you've forgotten to enter a teacher scored item, whether it's a test, a journal, or practice, you're going to scroll all the way over to the left to the student's name, click on it, it will show you a list of all the assignments, and you're going to look for the assignment that's missing a grade. All right. Once you verify that they're the same percent and you've entered all those teacher scored assignments, you're going to take this percent and you're going to type it into the box in the column that says final. This is not the final, it's their final grade. So in this case, if I'm doing a standard Apex course, this is an 87%, so I'm going to type in 87. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to click Save. In this case, however, this is a biology course where they take the LosAl biology final, it factors into their grade, and it turns out for this student, it actually brought their percent down by 1. I click Save, and then on the right-hand side, it's going to generate a grade letter. This is a letter that tells the student, hey, you finished your course, and in this case, you got an 86%. All right, hopefully that helps. If you have any questions, please email me at dbennett@losal.org or give me a call. Have a good one.